Welcome back to Trendwave News. I am Kevin. In a stunning political development, Representative Adam Schiff, a leading Democrat and prominent candidate for Senate in California, has publicly called on President Joe Biden to pass the torch and exit the 2024 presidential race. Schiff's bold statement. Joe Biden has been one of the most consequential presidents in our nation's history, Schiff said in a statement on Wednesday. His lifetime of service as a senator, a vice president, and now as president has made our country better. However, Schiff expressed grave concerns about Biden's ability to secure a victory against former President Donald Trump in the upcoming election. Our nation is at a crossroads, he added. A second Trump presidency will undermine the very foundation of our democracy, and I have serious concerns about whether the president can defeat Donald Trump in November. Echoing Democratic sentiments. Schiff's remarks reflect a growing sentiment among some Democrats who believe it's time for Biden to step aside, especially after his lackluster debate performance in June. Despite Biden's insistence that he will remain in the race, influential voices within the party, including former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, have hinted at the possibility of a different nominee. Pelosi, while not directly calling for Biden to drop out, has urged him to make a swift decision about his future. Schiff's influence and vision. Schiff is no stranger to the spotlight. A close ally of Pelosi, he chaired the Intelligence Committee under her leadership, led the House impeachment managers during Trump's first impeachment trial, and served on the committee investigating Trump's role in the January 6th attack. With such credentials, Schiff's call for Biden to pass the torch carries significant weight. While the choice to withdraw from the campaign is President Biden's alone, I believe it is time for him to pass the torch, Schiff asserted, and in doing so, secure his legacy of leadership by allowing us to defeat Donald Trump in the upcoming election. A new Democratic contender? Schiff's statement raises the question of who could potentially replace Biden on the Democratic ticket. During a recent interview on NBC News' Meet the Press, Schiff suggested that Vice President Kamala Harris very well could win overwhelmingly if Biden were to step aside, praising her as a phenomenal president. Biden's defiant stance. Despite the mounting pressure, President Biden remains steadfast. In a defiant interview with NBC News anchor Lester Holt on Monday, Biden declared, "I'm not going anywhere," emphasizing that he had earned the Democratic nomination with the support of 14 million primary voters. Responding to concerns about his performance at the June debate, Biden asserted, "My mental acuity has been pretty damn good." Support for Biden. The Biden campaign has pointed to numerous endorsements from Democratic lawmakers, including prominent black leaders like Rep. Jim Clyburn of South Carolina and Congressional Black Caucus Chairman Stephen Horsford of Nevada, who have been actively campaigning with Biden. As the political landscape heats up, the question remains, will President Biden heed the call to step aside? Or will he forge ahead in his quest for re-election? Stay tuned as this story continues to develop. For more updates on this and other breaking news stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.